Issue 21 of Build the Lancaster Bomber. Take propeller drive shaft 21B. As you notice, it's got a longer D-shaped on one side and a short D-shape on the other side. So if you take the shorter one and then you put it into the propeller drive cog, so if you notice there's a D-shaped hole there, and it just pushes on. Next, you take the bearing 21D. This will then slide over that part. It is a little bit tight, so I'm going to use a little vice spear just to hold the bearing while I push it on. There we are. Next, take the propeller reduction gear 21C. It's the one with the two lugs on it, so that the bearing will slide into that. You then take the front piece and slide it over the shaft to join together, and then the screw goes through there to hold it to the front of the cylinder head. So if we take the engine block, we slide the shaft through, you can see that there's two lugs on the back of that, and there's two location holes and a screw hole. So that goes there. So I'm just going to locate it. You can hear it click in, and then I'm going to put a screw, which is an FP screw, in there. Careful not to over tighten. Next, we take the oil relief valves, 21F. If you notice, there is a D-shaped lug or pin on that side, and there is a D-shaped hole here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the back of that, and then glue it in place. There's the hole there. Just make sure I got this the right way around. There we are. Right, next we take the bottom of this. If you notice, there's got a little pin there, and the pin goes into the bottom of the sump. So if I just show you the location. Yeah, it goes in there. So I'm just going to take it back out. Put a little bit of glue on the pin, and then pop it back in. Yeah, and push that in. So that one's done. Then this one goes, it's got a little hole there and a pin there. It's just like a little cap. And that one will go on there. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the pin and then put that one on. You can see that. And finally, the last one of that, there is a little, if you put it under the light and look at it, you probably can't see it on the camera. There's two little recesses at the back of this, and this one will go into the one of them, so the one nearest this side. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue in the recess, and then that will then go in there. Okay, I've done that off camera just because I needed to get it right under the light. And the sort of lights here would be out of camera view. So there, that cable goes there, or that pipe, to the back of the recess. So it's just what makes it awkward is it's because it's like a rubber material, it just keeps flexing back all the time. So I've just had to hold it in place while the glue goes off. Next we take the vacuum pipe and pump. This glues to the front of the screw, like that. And then this pipe then will go up to this location here. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on the rear of the pump. That will then go over the screw. Make sure it's straight. This pipe then will run all the way around to the other rectangular bit at the back of there. So we put this one there, went to the first rectangle, and then this one will go to the second one. So as I was saying before, I'm just going to put a bit of glue on a cocktail stick, and I'm going to glue that in off camera. So if you can see that, the pipe goes from there around the side and into the recess at the back there. This pipe goes from the recess down to there. A little bit of a fiddle, but it's looking nice now. Next we take the two coolant pipes, which is 21I and 21H. They go into the position there. One's here and the other one is there. So just put a little bit of glue on the back. Right, that's one on. Notice the orientation facing forward. There. Just wait for the glue to go off. Then I'll do the other one. Looks good from the rear and from the front. And then finally we're going to put this pipe in. So this is the generator, and the one part of it will go, if we tip it upside down, one part of it will go in there, and then the other bit will fit down into this location. First I'm going to put a little bit of glue on the bottom of the sump here. Then we're going to take this pipe and glue this bit in first. Locate it. There's a little edge by there, so that will then glue on top of the ledge. There. So there's our completed motor for this issue. We also get in this issue, we get a adapter, which looks like a D-type on this side, which will go on to that. And then you've got the motor then that will attach to that. So if we look at the motor, looks like it goes like that. And obviously the propeller then, or the spinner, would go on that end. Right, here's the motor with the propeller on it. So if we connect it to the thing we had in, I think it was issue 1 or issue 2. No, issue 1. Yeah. Don't know if this is going to be a potential problem as we go forward, but I noticed that obviously that is quite a tightish fit on the motor, but on the spine or the spline they've just given us on the adapter, it is very loose. You could see the movement on it. If you just, so I'm not sure. I don't really want to glue it on. You know, I shouldn't have to glue it on, but compared to if we put the motor on, you know, it's pretty tight. So I don't know if they've got the tolerances wrong on this compared to that, because I can't see anything else. You know, there may be in a piece that goes on there, but to extend that, but I can't see it because the motor is pretty far behind. So we'll see as we go forward. This is the next set of parts we get in issue 22.